Welcome back. Do you have a passion for fruit? Ba-dum-bump. Well, we know someone who does and recently started his own business right here in the heart of the Central Valley. It is all about fruit, but more specifically, today we are talking about the mysterious creature that is the pineapple. Joining me to talk all about it is G. Kim and Patrick Kelly. Guys, thanks so much for being here. And we were just talking in the commercial break. When I went on my honeymoon to Tahiti, they said we were going to go to a pineapple grove. I kept looking for trees, and I couldn't see one because pineapples, I learned, do not grow on trees. So, Patrick, tell us how the pineapple is grown.
Well, the pineapple is grown on actually a small plant that is on the ground. Starts from a small seed, and the pineapples will actually grow up into a flower and then grow into a pineapple about 18 months later.
I was going to say, these things just don't grow up overnight. I mean, gee, there is a lot of... I mean, you just can't, on a whim, start a pineapple grove. I mean, these things, it takes time.
It does. It sure does.
Answer me this question, guys. I heard this myth once. If I took a pineapple from the supermarket and I planted it in the ground, it would grow. Is that true?
That is true, actually, but it'll take a really, really long time for it to make it happen. It won't grow as big as these that you see in front of you today.
Okay, but I'm just floored it's actually true. So talk a little bit about pineapple. And we went to break with this question. It's like the mystery of cantaloupe or watermelon. I'm looking at this thing, and that looks like a perfectly good pineapple. How could I even tell? I mean, do I knock on it? Do I hold it upside down? Do I hold it to a light? I mean, Patrick, gee, help me, enlighten me.
Let me ask you something.
Okay, go.
Let me ask you something, Matt.
The tables are turned. Go right ahead.
If you have a green pineapple and a yellow pineapple, just on the basis on the color, just pure green, pure yellow, which one would you pick?
Probably the yellow one, because that's the one I would want to cut because it's reflective of what's on the inside.
Okay. Now that is the biggest mistake our consumers make.
Epic fail. Oh no. So
what you want to do, that's why we created the Goldies brand, is that even when you look at the back of the tag, it actually explains to our consumers how to pick a fresh pineapple. What you want to do is...
Don't ask Matt, step one. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Check. The first thing I do when I go into a grocery store and picking a pineapple, because I mean, I'm from Korea actually, and when our culture is very good, like they pertain to like a lot of freshness. They want to taste the freshness when they take it home.
Well, and living in the Central Valley where you can go to any farmer's market, if it's not fresh, you don't want it.
Exactly. So that's what we're trying to do for our consumers here in the Central Valley, is that to show them how to pick a good pineapple.
Right,
what
so
I normally do...
Enlighten us, please.
I smell the bottom of the pineapple. Make sure it doesn't smell fermented at all. And make sure the bottom of the pineapple is very clean without any mold. The more mold you see on the bottom of the pineapple, the longer it's been sitting on the shelf. Now, mold doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but the more it is, it's been sitting longer on the shelf, you're going to cut the bottom of it anyway. So you're still going to get the good pineapple even with mold, but you just have to look at the excessive amount. If it's too excessive, that means it's been sitting there too long, and it's not going to be a good pineapple.
All right, you said smell fermented. Patrick, what does that smell like? Because I'm a city kid. I have no idea. It smells fermented. You could tell me it smells like gold bullion. So if it smells fermented, give us an idea what that would smell like or a similar odor. Because these smell good. That's all I know.
These do smell good. Realistically, when you're looking at it, I honestly don't smell the butt of too many fruits too often.
That's probably a good thing.
But realistically, you want to look at the smell of a ripe piece of fruit, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Just when you're in the stores, everybody when they're in the stores, the smell of fermented, you'll see fruit flies every once in a while. You'll see the browning every once in a while, and you'll just get that sour smell in your nose.
Okay.
And that's when you know you want to put the pineapple down and look for another one.
Okay, the logo is easy. It's pineapple wearing sunglasses. So look for this logo. Where can I get Goldies?
Right now, we can get Goldies in Los Angeles. We just started bringing into
That doesn't help me, Patrick.
No, it does not, but we just started bringing it into the port of San Diego, trucking it up to LA, and we actually just attended the Fresno Food Expo, which was July 24th, and we presented Goldies there, trying to get in touch with new buyers within the Central Valley so we can start distributing within our hometown of Fresno.
Let me ask you guys this question. The shelf life of a pineapple, from the time it's cut to the time it gets to the consumer before it gets a little questionable, is how long? I mean, will these things travel well, or do we have a pretty quick turnaround?
It does. It actually does have a pretty good turnaround time. It all depends on how you transport it and how you store it. It can last up to 30 to 45 days, depending on how you maintain.
Still, that's not a long time.
Well, 30 to 45 days for a pineapple, in the fruit perishable industry, that's actually quite a long time compared to the other products.
Again, I'm just striking out left and right. First off, I'm picking the wrong pineapple. Is there a website or anything where if folks see this and go, hey, you know, I've got some distribution, I know some folks that maybe want to carry Goldies, how do we get in touch with you guys?
We have our website. This is sweetgoldies.com, and then we also have kbfruit.com, which has all of our information, explains more about the Kelly brothers, who we are, how our pineapple story started, and kind of how we started as well. What we're doing also is looking to do a new kind of branding and distribution, which is why we brought the boxes. This is something that some of the other countries do, which they distribute individual boxes for pineapples, so you get a fresh experience of the country, whether it's if you go there and visit or if you just want to get online. So this is something we're going to be working out before we get into any grocery stores, which is trying to distribute individual boxes. We're setting up a website for it right now, and then you'll be able to go online, purchase a pineapple, and have it overnighted to you, and it'll be a fresh Costa Rican pineapple
in a box.
In a box, and on top of that, they'll come with your keychains, and it will also come with recipes, you know, your top 10 recipes of what you can use a pineapple for. So it's just something new we're going to be doing, and it's also a good, fun experience and a type of gift box you could do for the holidays.
I wish you guys the best. Give the gift that keeps on giving. Sweet pineapple. Gentlemen, good luck to you.
Great, thank you.
And remember, don't smell the butt.
Not too often.
Not too often. Stay with us because there's more Central Valley Today coming up. Don't go anywhere.